Do ghosts exist? Is there any proof that ghosts exist? There is no one answer to this question, as people have different beliefs about ghosts. However, there are a number of reasons why some believe in the existence of ghosts. Ghosts may be believed in because they are seen as residual energy from people who have passed away, or because many individuals feel that spirits exist and can interact with the living. Some believe that ghosts exist to punish those who have done bad deeds in life, while others think they may simply be manifestations of lost emotions or unfinished business. Proof is the strongest evidence that can be used to support the existence of ghosts. It is generally accepted by most people that ghosts exist due to the phenomenon of shape-shifting and haunting. Ghost stories that are often used as proof of ghosts usually involve apparitions of people who have died violently or in tragic circumstances, appearing to their loved ones, or to people who are in a situation where they may feel scared or lost. These stories are often recounted with the intent of convincing the listener that ghosts do in fact exist. In most cases, there is no shortage of purported evidence that could be used to support the existence of ghost stories have been told for centuries and across cultures. However, when looking at each piece of purported evidence, it is often difficult to determine whether or not the evidence is strong enough to support the conclusion that ghosts exist. Are there any ghost stories that can be proven? It is generally accepted by most people that ghosts exist due to the phenomenon of shape-shifting and haunting. However, it is difficult to determine whether or not a particular ghost story is actually capable of being proven. For example, it is often difficult to determine whether an apparition is truly that of a person who has died. It is also difficult to determine the authenticity of eyewitness accounts. This is because often people are afraid and may not be able to provide a clear, objective account of what happened. Additionally, it can be difficult to verify whether a particular ghost story has actually taken place. For example, it may be difficult to determine where a particular ghost story happened and whether the people involved are still alive. In some cases, it may also be difficult to confirm whether or not a particular ghost story actually happened. For example, some people believe that the story of witches flying on broomsticks is a hoax. Do ghosts really exist? It is often difficult to determine whether or not ghosts exist. This is because it is often difficult to determine the authenticity of evidence and the credibility of eyewitness testimony. Additionally, it can be difficult to determine whether a particular ghost story has actually taken place. There is no shortage of purported evidence that could be used to support the existence of ghosts. However, when looking at each piece of evidence, it is often difficult to determine whether or not the evidence is strong enough to support the conclusion that ghosts exist.